Hi, I'm Susie.
And I'm Randall.
And this is Before the Hangover.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Before the Hangover, the podcast where me and Susie talk about our crazy life in these boring times. Kind of said it right, kind of sound drunk, and I'm not, which is confusing to everyone. Right now we are enjoying a drink that Susie made. Susie, what are we drinking?
So today we're drinking, it's called a Singapore Sling.
Singapore Sling.
And this is awesome because this one was recommended to us by Brody LaRue. I don't know if I said that right. I pronounced it
right.
wrong.
You said it right. It's totally French because he's from Canada. Shout out to our fans in Canada. I think they say it like Brody LaRue.
Whoa, that was good.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I took French.
Apparently.
I
yeah.
didn't.
So this is a Singapore Sling. It has gin, cherry liqueur.
Mm-hmm.
I had issues with this.
Liqueur.
Exactly. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it is, oh gosh, Benedictine.
It's Benedictine. Yeah, it sounds like you're saying Benedictine.
It's addicting. Basically, this entire thing's addicting. It has bitters in it, pineapple juice, lime juice, and that's about it. We'll put the entire recipe on our Instagram.
On our Instagram, which thank you to everyone who's been following that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's blowing up.
We are freaking viral, babe, on Instagram.
Yeah, what are we? The next virus for 2021?
Maybe, watch
so
out.
Viral.
Anyways,
right.
Cheers to Brody with our new cocktail.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay, let me rant about this for real quick.
A rant about it.
We all know whiskey sours is my favorite, but this is actually amazing because it doesn't even taste like there's alcohol in this. I could drink a gallon of this. It's dangerous.
Is this better than whiskey sours?
This is like if you're trying to get drunk and just have a fruity, delicious drink, and it's not too sweet.
Yeah.
Everything about this drink is perfect.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, I could see myself getting really drunk on this. It is such a fruity drink. I like it. I like fruity drinks. I have a sweet tooth. And I don't care what people think about that.
That's amazing. I'm obsessed.
I like it a lot. I like the name mostly. This is an older drink, is what your dad said.
Yeah, so my dad was a bartender for most of his life.
Ooh.
And when I told him, I said, today for our podcast, we're making a Singapore Sling. He goes, are you serious? It's like, yeah. He's like, that is such a good cocktail. He's like, that's been around for so long. And he was ranting about it. And he said it was amazing. He tried it.
So, now, you said that you can't even taste the alcohol.
No, like, you really cannot.
You can't. No,
and this probably has the most alcohol in, like, any drink I've made.
Really?
Yeah.
So, now, here's the part that I'm worried about. I'm supposed to be sober, because I'm a sober Sally, and and I don't have any alcohol in, but if I did have alcohol in it, I wouldn't know anyways.
No, yeah, you wouldn't know, which I did make Randall's a virgin one, because he's not drinking right now.
But we don't know that. You could have.
Yeah,
I wasn't around when.
Yeah, that's true. I could have sneaked some alcohol.
And I wouldn't taste it anyways because it already tastes like it doesn't have alcohol.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So by the end of this podcast, if I am lit, it is because she spiked my drink.
Yeah, you'll know, even though he seems very lit right now.
I am very lit right now. But actually, this is a great segue, and that's what we're working on, segues. I don't know why I said it like that.
Oh, it could be conspiracy theory.
It's a conspiracy theory.
It's a conspiracy theory, whether I spiked your drink or not.
Exactly.
Oh my
God. We'll find out by the end if I'm throwing up.
I'm getting on your same wavelength right now.
Yes.
So we were asked to talk about some conspiracy theories.
Yes.
Through my TikTok. Actually, my cousin brought this up. My cousin was like, please talk about Julia Rawson. Love you, babe. She was like, please talk about conspiracy theories. She's obsessed. She could go on for hours about it.
I love conspiracy theories.
So we're about to let her down.
We are so going to let her down.
We're totally going to let her down.
We don't know anything about anything, and then on top of that, we don't know anything about conspiracy theories.
Okay, so I asked people on my Instagram, I said, send me conspiracy theories that you want us to talk about. And I told them that I wasn't going to tell you any of them. Mm-hmm. We slightly talked about them. I mentioned the topics to you. Randy went off. He goes, oh yeah, this one? And he just started going off on them.
Yeah, I know a lot of conspiracy theories, and I didn't even know that. Probably because the government planted them in my brains while I was sleeping.
Seriously, though. So I was like, you know what, Randall? Go off, King. This is your podcast, babe. So I think that you need to start telling some conspiracy theories here.
Yes. Let's get into it. I think that we should just do a quick rundown of what people sent you.
Okay, yeah.
And give them their whoever believes in this.
Let's read some of the ones I got. Let's start off with this is the best one.
Okay.
Brandon said, pizza rolls are Italian gushers. No, that's a straight fact.
That is a fact. Yeah,
it's a fact. That's not a conspiracy theory. But Brandon, I loved that. That was great.
So, what are they? Pizza rolls are actually Italian gushers.
Fact. It's not false.
Mm-mm.
Someone said, Joshua said, no way out of 7 billion people, there's not a single person that has not gotten superpowers.
That's true, because I am sitting right here.
I mean, we have superpowers.
Yeah, we definitely do.
We 100% do.
Yeah. What is your superpower?
Well, I can't say they get taken away. That's what I learned in
school.
school.
Really?
Yeah.
They taught you that in school?
They taught me that in my superpower school, Sky High.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What's yours?
I can talk about mine.
Oh.
I have I can make anyone fall in love with me immediately if I want them to.
I'm sorry, I literally just almost spit out my drink.
I don't know why.
All right, go off. How? How do you know this?
How do I know this? Because every time that I want someone to fall in love with me, they do.
Okay.
Even if we're like just walking down the street, like I can see someone go, and then they're obsessed with me.
So
and then I can turn it off too. I go, and then
they're off. Like, it's like you're a stranger.
What? Do I even know you? Yeah.
So do that right now to all of our listeners.
There we go.
Nice.
Now all the men out there, you're in love with me.
I'm sorry.
Too bad. And guess what? You can't stop it.
You can't stop it.
You can't stop it. And when I do it again, you're gonna forget about me entirely. So.
But don't do it again because we need them on this podcast.
We need so much.
This one's funny. Samuel said, Susie Vidal was created by the government to distract people from 2020.
Again, now this one is a fact.
This one, I mean, I don't remember being born.
I mean, I don't think anyone remembers themselves being born.
Now that's
suspicious.
That is
Why
sus.
Can't anyone remember when they were born?
So we're just going to be like, you guys are literally idiots.
That's what they like to tell people who are telling the truth. It's a way to cover it up by just making them look crazy.
There you go.
There we go. So actually, I think we were all made in a lab.
Oh, 100%.
100%. But mostly Susie.
Mostly
just
me.
Just this year. And I can confirm this because I changed her batteries right before we turned on the podcast.
So, yeah, I need help with that sometimes.
Yeah.
Getting my batteries changed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Now let's get into some real conspiracy theories. The ones that you weirdly know way too much about.
Okay. Now, here's first off, I would like to say that all conspiracy theories are real.
Whoa.
That's the first conspiracy theory. And the reason why they're called conspiracy theories is, again, to make you feel crazy, to make them seem false when they're actually true in some type of way. It's the way for us to all get by a little bit. Because we don't want to accept the truth. We'd rather just go, that's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, that's not
But there
real.
is some truth in every conspiracy theory, and that's my theory.
You know, I feel like I'm not... Okay, I'm such a gullible person, too. But whenever I hear any conspiracy theory, I'm a little hooked. Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably because there is some truth behind it.
There is some truth behind it. Totally. Everything is true. Nothing is a lie.
It's true. So,
See?
There is a little club going around of people believing that birds are not real. Let's expose them. Chris, Bryce, Alex, Dylan, Chris number 2... Or number 1, you can switch those if you want. Bailey, Jack, Will, Matt, Tyler, and Luis. You guys all think that birds aren't real.
Birds aren't real.
And guess what, babe? We're joining you.
We're joining you. Birds are not real.
Birds are not real. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
No, I have not.
Nope, because they're planted.
Yep, exactly. Now, here's something that you said immediately when this theory came up. You were like, what about when you catch a bird, isn't there blood?
Oh, yeah, because I mentioned this to Randall, because I had never heard this conspiracy theory before. And he was like, well, yeah. He's like, yeah, of course I've heard that. And I was like, that doesn't make sense, Randall. Like, if you go and you kill a bird, there's blood.
Mm-hmm. And then what did I say?
You said, well, Susie, have you ever killed a bird?
And she said, no.
I said, yes, they're hanging all in my room.
Well, that was my next
I'm just
theory.
kidding. No,
Was
never.
anyone who used to kill birds are immediately called serial killers or crazy people, when actually I
Right.
think that they're killing birds and then they're like, these are robots.
Right, and they go and try and tell people, and then the next thing you know, they're on meds.
Right. Or
just
my
kidding.
my other theory, nope, you're not kidding. That is true fact, look it up. Every serial killer actually knew that every bird was a robot. And I believe that then they started to believe that humans were robots, and that's why they dissected them or kept them in their fridges and stuff like that, and the government just called them crazy, and now we make documentaries about them because we're obsessed with these people because they were onto something and we know it, but we don't know how. I need a drink.
Oh my god, I could not. Your rants are the most amazing thing ever. That was gold.
Thank you so much.
I have no idea what you just said though. I hope they tracked that.
Everybody was able to track it. If you can't play it in reverse, and there's a secret message that I'm telling all of you. If you play it in reverse, I'm telling you the secrets to where Area 51 is. We'll get to that later. Now,
We will.
yes. Now, before the government shuts this down, we want to continue to talk about this theory. We've got some of the facts right here. I can't pull it up. My computer's breaking down.
Oh
They're on to
no.
us.
They're really on to us. You know they listen to everything.
You know they do.
And I know this because of the ads we get.
Yeah, I find comfort in it because when people say, Randall, who are you talking to? Because I talk out loud to nothing normally, I go to the government. And it makes me feel good to know that there's a group of men who are listening. Just like this podcast, a group of men
Oh no.
who are now in love.
With Randall.
What's up, boys?
What's up, boys?
Hell yeah. So anyways, this is we have some stories, some facts about this who sent this to you?
So Chris sent this to me. And he sent me this link and he was like, read about it.
Yes.
So I sent it to Randall and I said, read about it.
Yeah. Because another conspiracy theory, since Susie is not real, she cannot read.
He literally cannot read.
Yeah. You know, like those little tests that come up that are like, are you a robot? Susie can't do
I
those.
can't do that.
She
I
can't
have to
do
go
it.
ask
She
someone.
has
Like,
to go ask
please
somebody.
do this for me.
So I do it for her. Now, here is like the history of this theory. It like started back in the late 40s, early 50s.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to track people because of communism. It was a big threat,
Right.
which I still believe it is. President Eisenhower was proposed a plan that would put cameras in the sky in order to track people and survey them. And so he put someone in charge of this, and they actually hated birds with a passion. I think that is hilarious.
I think that is so funny too. But why?
Why did they hate birds?
Yeah.
Good question.
This
Answer.
sounds scripted.
The answer to why they hated birds so much is because they poop on their cars.
Which, valid.
Right. Yeah.
I have so much bird poop on my car.
Yeah.
Wait, if they were so pissed that birds were pooping on their cars,
Uh-huh.
and then they replaced it with robots,
Yeah.
wouldn't those like robots need to poop too to like make it seem real?
Now, that's really funny.
You know?
But they had to make them look real. So
Yeah,
they were like,
well, let's put blood and poop in this.
Yeah, you
and
know
then
what?
their main issue is not solved.
before we even got into this conspiracy theory, you just put a hole right through it because there's still bird poop everywhere.
Right. So
So either they made the robots poop, which defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Or
they were like, right.
Or it's not real.
Right, because the biggest thing, we had a little talk about this, but the biggest thing about this conspiracy theory is the fact that they killed all the birds, right? And replaced them.
Yeah, they killed 12 million birds.
And replaced them. So it's not like there's normal birds and they added to it. Mm-hmm. They wiped out birds
Right,
and
completely.
replaced it with robots.
Right, and they could have just had a little bit of both.
Right. That would be way more
Totally
realistic.
good. But they
no,
hated them so much because they pooped everywhere.
that they killed all of
And
them.
you know what? My senior year of my high school, the senior prank was they put poop on people's doorknobs on their
Wait, that's so mean.
on their cars, and then some people they put Nutella if they liked you.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I got Nutella.
Did you?
Well, yeah, because I did the prank. And no, I didn't. But anyways, they put poop and Nutella on people's cars.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
I don't know anyone from my senior class. They're all missing. Because they pooped on people's cars. They were taken out by the government.
And they're robots now.
And now they're robots.
Or are they just dead?
I just don't talk to them because a lot of them were losers. And I'm a winner. Now, so
Again, your energy today.
I'm on a high from conspiracy theories, and there's probably alcohol in this drink.
There's
You're
not.
trying to drug me and kill me because you knew I was onto something, and you're a robot too, and so now you're against me. But guess what? Who's gonna change your batteries? Haha! You didn't think it through, just like the guys with the bird poop. So then later on, they pretty much killed all the birds. 12 billion birds. They said they did it.
I believe this.
They did it by, they had a group of engineers who went around. They built these, like, water tanks full of poison that would get on all the birds.
Okay. What they would rain poison?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
Like in the air?
In the air, 8,000 feet up. So, like, by the time it hit the ground, you couldn't really see it. And it didn't affect humans. It only affected birds, and they spread it to each other.
Oh, my gosh.
And the proof that we have from this was there were 23 men to make these.
And they say that they did it.
Just one made it out alive, and they kicked him out of the group because he had to pee too much.
What?
And he was making the trip to Area 51 unbearable, so they just left him at a gas station, and he's the only one who's still alive he's not alive now, he died in 1994, but he was the one who was alive who was like, yeah, I was a part of this group.
Are you serious?
Yeah. The other
I would be kicked out of that so fast.
Because you pee too much?
Yeah, like after 1 hour, I'm going to be like, can we stop again?
Isn't it kind of weird that they just hated, like, poop and pee?
Yeah,
It was just
they
like,
did.
we can't...
Dude, come on, stop peeing.
Stop peeing and pooping. We're going to
Normal
replace
bodily functions.
Yeah. Like, these guys never pee
they're
or
just
poop.
so obsessed with freaking robots.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what it is.
That's
like
definitely what it
anything that reminds them of like a human or just existence. Example, pee poop.
Yes.
You're out.
Yeah. They don't like you.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you're ever around someone that you're not sure if they're a robot or working for the government, just hold it in.
Yeah.
Just hold it in. Please, for the sake of your life, hold it in. Okay?
That's our advice for you. If you don't want to die,
yeah,
hold it in.
The other 22 men who built these poison and the planes to drop the poison, they all were sent to Vietnam, and they died in battle. Never heard from again.
So all these really smart engineers were sent into battle,
and they just died.
And they just died.
Yep, right away. What's funny though is they weren't
Sounds real.
It does sound real, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't that sound so real?
Mm-hmm.
The thing though is they weren't that smart because I guess on their bus that they were using to transport goods and get themselves to Area 51, they had painted on the side Area 51 or bust. And they kept blasting music that with songs such as I Left My Honey for Area 51 and Let's Kill All the Birds.
Wow.
So not that smart.
They are geniuses.
Real geniuses.
Like, attention to us.
Now, here is my theory.
Okay.
This is a different conspiracy. We're going on a conspiracy theory off of the conspiracy theory.
Are you making this up?
Kind of, but also, like, I've heard it about other things.
Okay.
So when something, like, weird like this happens where someone, like, is very obvious about what they're doing,
right,
that's the decoy. So my theory is that these guys actually existed, but they're not telling us the true story here. So, for instance, Area 51 is not Area 51. The real Area 51 is somewhere else.
Right, yeah, I've heard that.
But they put Area 51 there so that everyone focuses on that one. And they go like, no, don't go in. But they're like, really, there's nothing in here. It's just a Barnes & Noble. And
it's just a Barnes & Noble. Yeah. Educate yourself.
That's my theory. And so anyways, I think that maybe these guys who were singing these songs and like doing all this stuff, they were the decoy so that people would hear this story and then think it's ridiculous. Like, how could these geniuses do that?
Right. Which is,
again, my theory that all conspiracy theories are a little bit true.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I believe that. And they probably did place some type of robotic birds somewhere. Yes. Like, realistically, you can't wipe out all the birds.
I mean, they have drones now.
Yeah.
Could those be considered robotic birds?
Who knows? Yes.
Yes.
Actually, yes.
Now, the president, John F. Kennedy, didn't know about this. And as soon as he heard about it, he wanted to stop it from happening.
Right.
And instead, what they did was they murdered John F. Kennedy. He was killed.
He was,
He was murdered.
He was assassinated. And then turned into a robot, and he's actually still alive.
Yeah. The robotic John F. Kennedy is still alive. Now, I just want you to read this. You read that, because I think that this is funny.
After Kennedy was killed, the CIA started rigging elections. They would only allow candidates who were anti-bird and pro-citizen surveillance to win the presidency.
There we go. So look at that. We voted in Joe Biden because he hates birds.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
Yeah. He hates poop and pee.
He hates poop, pee, and birds.
Yep.
And that's the only thing you need to become president.
So actually the elections were rigged because we needed to get a president who supported killing birds. Now there is another theory that the reason why President Trump built the wall was not to keep the illegal immigrants out, it was to keep the real birds out, because real birds were coming in and were still pooping all over the place. And birds from Canada are still doing that.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want these birds.
So there's still going to be like 5% birds. Pretty much we're going to live with that. 95% of the birds, though,
are robotic.
Wow,
I'm
that's
convinced.
pretty much that theory. I thoroughly believe all of it.
I do too.
So, what's the other conspiracy?
Okay, more conspiracy theories. Let's go. A lot of people wanted us to talk about aliens. You know, someone was mentioning how we live in this, like, world, in this universe, and we don't know what's out in space. And there's definitely more universes, possibly more Earths like this.
Of course.
More people, aka aliens. So let's talk about alien shit.
Yeah, so I pretty much know everything about aliens.
You really do.
I make them fall in love with me all the time. Because, you know how I can do this? Because aliens are actually humans from the future. Time traveling to visit us again. And
how do you make them fall in love with you?
Well, because they're humans, so I already have that ability. I just go...
Oh, okay.
Right?
I see what you mean.
So, yeah, if you actually think about it, it could be true. The more that we evolve as a species, the less hair we have, the bigger our skulls are getting. If you really think about what an alien looks like, they have huge heads, bigger eyes.
Skulls are getting bigger?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one. I've heard, like, other evolution type things.
Look at a monkey's brain, look at a human's brain. If we evolve from monkeys, our brains are getting bigger. And so once
I feel like we're getting stupider. And I'm saying stupid.
That's what... You did just say that?
Yep.
There's the proof. But that's also because you're a robot.
True.
I think we are... They want us to feel stupider. The government does. They want us to... They're the ones that are running the public education, and they're trying to make us feel so stupid.
Yeah.
And then they say that things are conspiracy theories when they're actually true.
Niai.
I think Susie just had a stroke, or I think you're malfunctioning.
Sorry, sometimes my Canadian slang comes out.
I actually feel like that was just a code to, like, the government to come in and take me out.
Yeah,
because I was just too far.
Yeah.
That was very weird.
Did that freak you out?
Yes. I'm going off about how the government is onto us and all this, and you
All of a
just
sudden there's
go,
like, there's like a red dot on your forehead.
Yeah. Oh, this drink is definitely poison.
Yeah.
So aliens are humans from the future visiting us in the past right now.
Okay. So you told me that there is, like, new alien information.
Yes.
Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah,
if you want to.
This came out in early December, actually. That the top space guy, I'm totally butchering this, from Israel just retired and has come out and said that aliens are real. They're living among us. They've been for years. They're curious about how the universe started, and they want to know more about our civilization. So they're not aggressive human, or they're not aggressive beings, but they want to get to know more. And he also said that Trump knew about this, and that he wanted to tell the American people, probably via Twitter. And
via Twitter.
Yeah.
Trump's like, breaking news, aliens are real.
Yeah, and supposedly the aliens don't want us to know yet because we aren't ready for it. They want us to get ready for it, which I told you 15 years ago you would have said...
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
No way, Jose. I'm just going to say that in every podcast.
Yeah.
Aliens are not real.
But today...
Maybe.
So
Probably.
we are becoming more accepting of this idea.
What was that movie with the aliens that, like, sprayed the ink?
Oh,
Come on,
Arrival. It's Arrival with Amy
Arrival.
Adams and Jeremy Renner.
Oh, yeah, she's so beautiful. But you know when they, like, spray the ink, didn't they say something similar to that? Or am I, like, completely butchering this?
Yeah.
Didn't they say something like that? Like, the humans weren't ready kind of thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's another theory, too, that the Hollywood elites and people that make these films, they're trying to get us more used to the idea of aliens, and that the idea of aliens didn't just come out of nowhere.
Right.
That's what they look like in some way. And so they're trying to get us...
But when we were talking about this conspiracy, or is it even a conspiracy? No, it's still a conspiracy
It's
theory.
fact.
It feels factual when it's like on NBC News.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, NBC News reported it.
Yeah, so it feels weird. But you were talking about... Oh, I just blanked. I don't remember.
See? Government's onto us. They don't want us talking
just
about it anymore. They're just
brain.
trying to wipe her brain out because they're like, she's a robot. She knows too much.
I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. But anyways, continue on with the conspiracy.
I'm definitely going missing after this podcast. I'm so going missing after this podcast.
You totally are.
Oh my gosh, guys, it was really nice knowing you. I'm going to die in like some tragic way.
Are we saying goodbye now?
I am. I'll see you guys in heaven, maybe, if there is one. That's another conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
That's just
no. I remember what I was going to say. So we were talking about this. It's weird that it's like on NBC News. And they were mentioning how like the aliens are among us on Earth. Or do you think they didn't mean Earth?
They did say Earth. They also said there's a place on Mars where humans and aliens are interacting, a base. And we've been doing this for years.
I don't know about that.
See, that's what's funny, though.
I believe aliens could be walking around, but like us on Mars?
No way, Jose.
No way, Jose.
Not yet.
Yeah.
That still creeps me out.
I know. It's like that was like such a creepy time for me to do that. I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you so much for creeping me out.
It just came out. It was weird.
Now, here's the thing about everything is anything is possible. Here's the thing about everything is anything is possible. I like that. Print it on a shirt. One of the things that I've brought up to you many a times is how we think about how things are not possible, like we can't be on Mars or any of that.
Right.
But there's a piece of rock that just is circling the Earth.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No, Randy is going into his moon rant.
Okay.
Let it go.
Here's the thing about the moon. How is that a thing that we're all okay with? Huh?
I love this.
There's just a giant rock that is floating around the Earth, and it controls what the ocean does every once in a while. And we just all go, yeah, that's because of gravity. Go give it a name. But that doesn't really make it normal, does it?
Everyone who studies this is going to be so mad at you right now.
No, they are going to see the truth of what I'm about to say, because here's the truth about the moon, is it is totally circling us. Circling us. It's definitely alcohol in this drink. The moon is definitely circling us, and it's going round and round and round and round whenever it likes. It doesn't always come out at the nighttime. Sometimes it comes out in the daytime. I know you're going to say it has a different orbit than the Earth and the sun. Don't make me sound like it's stupid head, okay? I'm on to something and you know it. Now, here's the thing. Things that don't pee, the government will take you out. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about things that circle other things. Who else does that? Predators, right? We all know that cats, big ones like lions, they like to circle their prey before they attack. That's exactly what the moon is doing. Definitely on the backside is a mount. It's definitely a big Pac-Man. It's going to eat us up, and we're all going to die. And that's why the aliens are here to save us. Thank you so much. I will not be around for questions because I'm going to be taken out at any moment. I still can't believe I'm still allowed to talk.
That was literally insane.
Yeah.
That was the most intense emotional roller coaster I've ever been on.
It feels good to get that out.
I have not laughed that hard in so long.
It's been a tough year.
Wow. New year, new us. That was crazy. What's your point? Did you come up with this conspiracy theory? Okay, first of all, I know it's a fact.
Yeah, it's definitely a fact. Right. And if I go missing or I die soon, it's definitely real, and you all need to come to my funeral because I'm an important person.
Please love me.
Yeah.
So, no, but seriously, did you come up with that whole moon?
Yes, of course I did. I've been working on this theory for years, and eventually my book will come out. His
5-page book.
Yeah. It's a picture book. It's a pop-up book.
Yes, a pop-up book.
For children to learn, because I want people to learn at a young age. Yeah, before they're brainwashed and mind warped and put into public school.
Wow, that was amazing.
I'm exhausted after saying that.
I know, I feel like I need to go on a rant, but I didn't even know what to say. I feel like you didn't answer my question. So do you think if there are aliens walking around on Earth, do they look like humans? Because when everyone pictures aliens, it's either like, I picture the Arrival thing, which scares me shitless. I cannot imagine that huge blob thing walking around.
Wow, open your mind, it's 2021.
Or I picture like aliens, like the little green guys.
Right.
You know, with like olive fingers walking around.
Right.
Or I picture aliens as like a superhero who can like morph into their alien form or like morph into like a human. Pick one. I would actually say it's probably a combination of all of those. No way.
Here's why. The green, I already talked about this, the big heads, scaly bodies.
Right.
Those are all because
they're from the future.
More evolved humans from the future.
Okay.
The reason why they're green, radiation, right? They've been in space for a long time. Nuclear weapons, all of that. They've been exposed to all of that, and they've learned how to adapt to it instead of die. On top of that, maybe they can morph. Maybe if they are able to look at time linear. Yeah.
Stroke. You stroked out.
If they can, no, I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
Like, I'm not
the world is coming to an end, and,
like, I'm not
the year just started. What was I saying?
Deep breathing
Oh no!
exercises.
What was I saying? I'm going crazy. I'm turning into.
You were talking
the
about
guy from InfoWars.
The olive fingers.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that what you were talking about?
I don't know. I'm starting to see things that I can't describe.
Oh my god, this is the most chaotic conspiracy podcast I've ever witnessed. Jeez.
So,
dude, maybe I did accidentally put alcohol in
you
it.
definitely put something in it. I'm feeling it.
You just chugged that entire thing.
I needed it because all I can say is yeah.
Okay, so we'll just say if there are aliens on Earth walking among us, they're humans looking.
They're
Otherwise,
human
people
looking.
would freaking know, or unless they're
invisible.
Linear.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So if they can see time linearly, then they can warp their bodies. They can change. Totally.
Think?
If you can see time and go like, oh yeah, I'll go here, and you can just see it like we see numbers.
But what does that have to do with warping your body?
It's just like the moon is circling around us, and that's okay. But then talking about things morphing is ridiculous. I don't buy it. I need to call my therapist again. This is the exact opposite of bunnying.
Of what?
Bunnying?
Oh, bunny.
Do we not remember that? Was that something that I just came up with? Am I okay?
Bunnying.
Yeah, don't bunny.
Never heard, don't bunny?
You've never. She's messing it. I need to get out.
I literally cannot stop laughing this episode. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's so funny to you because you're a robot and you know how we're all gonna end, and it's hilarious
just
to know that I know
watching humans crumble is the funniest thing to me. I love it.
I really don't think there's much more to say.
Yeah.
They're coming. There's someone at the door right now.
Do you hear that music right now?
I hear it.
That is like blasting.
It's so blasting. I don't like it at all.
I don't like it either. Yeah, so that was our take on conspiracy theories. Mm-hmm. People who take it very seriously. I hope that we did you proud because we obviously do too.
We totally believe in everything. Conspiracy theories are all real. Birds are not real.
Birds are not real. They're robots.
They're robots.
Well, 95%.
Right. Susie's not real. She's a robot.
Real. I'm a robot.
We both have superpowers. We don't know what hers is. You're all in love with me. Also, and then sometimes we do that, which is totally normal. Just like how the moon is secretly a Pac-Man that's going to eat us all.
Thank you, everyone, for your suggestions.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
There were so many we wanted to talk about. April Lavigne.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
April Lavigne.
What's her name? Avril.
Advil.
No, I said April because you said April. Remember last time?
Advil Lavigne.
Advil Lavigne.
We didn't get to talk about Post Malone.
Oh yeah, that one was my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mention it real quick. Post Malone doesn't sing as Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yep. Speed up all of Post Malone's song. It sounds like Justin Bieber. You can also Google that.
Yeah. So facts.
So there you
Straight
go.
Facts. Oh, in the Denver airport.
Denver airport.
There's a huge conspiracy theory about that. I'm going to Colorado soon. So I'm going to the Denver airport.
Oh.
Yeah, so maybe...
Probably to recharge your batteries, huh?
Yeah. That's like the huge charging station for robots.
Of course.
Wait, which is creepy. I shouldn't have spelled that. I might be murdered, but...
Yeah. Well,
I'll keep you guys updated.
Also, yeah, me and Susie will definitely be murdered before the next podcast comes out. So make sure that you like and subscribe and listen to us on all your podcast listening devices.
Give us 5 stars.
Yeah,
please.
Go rate us
bad
on
to say?
podcasts. Yeah, on Apple Podcasts, give us a rating. And can you rate on Spotify?
I don't know.
If you can rate somewhere, rate us.
Rate us.
Because it helps us. It helps us get out to more people, and we would love to spill the truth to all of you.
Right. Continue to send us DMs of drinks that you want us to make/try. This was my first time trying this drink, and it was amazing. Also, DM us podcast ideas. As you can tell, we take them to a next level. So, send them in. Yeah,
send them in. And what else? Oh, yeah, before we sign off, I just have to do this to all the men out there. You're not in love with me anymore.
But don't leave us.
Go find your true love.
All right. If you guys made it this far, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. And we'll see you next Wednesday with a brand new episode.
See you guys later, maybe.